How's going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and it's been quite a while since I put out any content here on YouTube. I mean, there's been a couple videos here and there, but for the most part, I've been way too busy with my career and just regular home life. Over the last several years, I ended up buying a house, and any of you who own a home, you understand all the time and energy it takes, all the projects, just maintaining your property and then making it yours, doing all the little touches that you want to make your home more homely for you. But lately, I've got a lot of my stuff in place, and I've kind of been getting an itch to get back into making some content again. So I do have a lot of stuff planned. This whole video is really just meant to be an update on what's been going on, what I have planned in the near future. And I figured that's been a while, so I'm going to crack open a Headhunter Imperial IPA here from Fatheads Brewery. And figured I could enjoy this since it's now 5 o'clock on a Friday here in my part of Florida. Thought it'd be a perfect time to crack open a cold one, help get the weekend started just right, And really, I haven't honestly even been drinking too many IPAs or a lot of these craft beers. I live in a pretty small town, kind of a small rural town. There's not, big liquor stores or anything, or even just the kind of stores that would carry these fancier craft beers like they were in the horrible city of Gainesville. I'm so glad I got out of Alachua County and Gainesville, Florida. But I figured one of my local stores here has started selling quite a good variety of different craft beers. I'm recognizing a lot of the old IPAs and things I used to really enjoy are starting to show up on their shelves, and he'll take some custom orders just for me, which is nice. But again, today's video really isn't about the beer. It's more about just kind of giving you an update on what's going on and what I have planned coming up in the future. But before we get into that, let me take a good sip of this. Oh yeah, that's good. It's got that juicy, hoppy flavor. A little bit bitter, but 9.5%. It's really, really smooth for being as high alcohol content it is, and I'm sure the hops level are astronomical in this being an Imperial IPA. But anyway, what I wanted to go over with this video, again, last several years, I've just been bogged down. My career has been, real crazy, super busy, seems to get more and more so each year. Although I think when you combine that with the stress of buying a home and then all the things that it's taken me over the last couple years to make this place my own, it's just been quite a lengthy process. So right now I'm filming in my workout room, so I don't have the best backgrounds. I don't have probably the best setup, but I think I've got something pretty good right now. Took a lot of trial and error just to get this set up properly, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this all runs through the video editing software and how it turns out. I've got a new camera. I've got a whole lot of new gadgets that I'll talk about in a few minutes. But, really, it's just about connecting with all of you. It's been so long. I appreciate everyone who has stayed subscribed and who's checked out the handful of recent videos I've put out. One of my favorite projects I've been working on most recently was the game room here at the house. I've got an awesome virtual pinball machine. It's one that was converted over from an At Games Legends pinball machine. I've got a 2K monitor installed in it now, a 4-monitor display. It's really awesome. Looking forward to sharing how that's coming along and how much improvements I've made since the last video. Also have an awesome light gun drive setup from Integrum Games. Incredible setup. Jason is great. It's the best light gun drive I've seen, and I bought a couple pairs of the new, they're the new retro shooters. They're called the Reapers. Incredible light guns, awesome recoil, awesome lights, everything about it works amazing. And I love the fact that he's constantly updating it, so if there's ever any bugs that are discovered, he's fixing them real time and pumping it back out for everyone. That whole setup has come a real far way. It's not only a light gun setup, I've got a 55-inch screen on the wall with the 2 light guns, and I've also got a couple Guitar Hero guitars set up and 5,000 different songs through the old Clone Hero software. So everything you could ever want to play for guitars or light gun, old classic light gun games up to some new stuff. The whole Techno Parrot build is there. Also have a retro kind of build coming. I've got the pedestal set up. It's a 2-joystick pedestal with the trackball and all that. I've got some hard drives that I threw in with my buddy. And I'm really looking forward to getting them. It's just, it costs a lot of money to buy the software alone as it is, and then you have to turn around and buy, like 24 gig hard drive and then another 14, 16 gig hard drive, so that gets a little pricey. Kind of saving up for that, but as soon as I get it, I've already got the PC built and ready. I've got another 43-inch 4K TV on the wall for that, and it'll have every game from all the classic MAME arcade games all the way up to some of the newer console games, I think up to PS3 maybe. So really looking forward to getting that finally done. There's talks that I may get real pinball machines. I'm still holding out hope that I'll get a Judge Dredd or a Nightmare on Elm Street. But aside from that, what I really wanted to do with getting back into making videos again is, of course, show off that. Maybe show off some of the things I've learned about home ownership and some of the tricks and kind of cheats that you can do to fix things when you're needed, maybe low on cash or something, some good ways to get around fixing things, and just kind of go over the general costs of things you can expect. I just had a drain field replaced. That was like $5,600. I had a water softener put in with a whole filtration system for the house since we had really bad iron from the well here. That was another like $3,600 to $4,000 there. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into the house, but I think, again, everything's set there. Other things that I'm really wanting to get back into is doing some hot sauces. I've got a few from Swindle Sauce that I plan to take a look at here, maybe this weekend. At least I'm going to try to do one of them this weekend and get a review. Again, this is really just to kind of see the quality of the audio and the quality of the video being in this room and with this new camera setup. I do have a new microphone system that I'm looking at picking up. It's one of the newer, really small wireless ones that I could put like a lapel that I could attach here. And then if someone else was going to join me in a video, then they can also, wear it and it would pick up the audio. Going to be doing some pepper reviews. Hopefully, it's not like I'm not going to be doing like a lot of these people that are wanting to kill themselves. And I used to try to fall into that trap of what's the hottest I can possibly get, and I want to do all the challenges, and I want to show how tough I am. It's not about that for me anymore. Like, my life has settled down. If you're going to see pepper reviews from me, it's just really going to be talking about the flavor profiles, trying little bits of it, and then maybe incorporating them into some recipes. I think that's maybe a better way of looking at it than a lot of the challenge stuff. It's just not my thing anymore, is what it is. I do want to get back to maybe showing some different beer reviews from time to time, depending on what I can find here locally again in this little town. And I'm really excited to show off the new robot bartender thing we got. It's called the Bartesian. It's this awesome, I don't know if you've heard of it, you definitely got to check it out. For us, I look at it like the Keurig of alcohols. You have 4 bottles lined up, your gin, rum, vodka, tequila, whiskey. So you have your 5, but you can swap one out, only 4 in the tank. Anyway, you pop in a pod, and it really does make bar quality, delicious, delicious cocktails. I've learned, I'm a big gin fan. I had no idea after trying several of the different gin cocktails that that you can purchase for this machine. I'm hooked on it. I actually really love gin drinks. Aside from that, it's kind of maybe doing occasional vlogs. I really don't know where I'm going to take this channel anyway, whole point. But I do have a lot of stuff planned. I got this room all set up yesterday or the day before, and I tried to do a hot sauce review. And when I went into the editing software, I noticed that everything, the autofocus kept blurring in and out. So I've got a Lumix, a Panasonic Lumix camera. Absolutely really love the size of the Micro Four Thirds system, how easy it is to carry around even long lenses and get great nature shots. But for this setup, this new camera that I got, it's, if you know Panasonic or you have a Lumix camera, the autofocus system is terrible. So I had to do a whole lot of research, and I ended up finding an or a remote shutter rather. And it gives me the ability when I go into the camera and turn off the continuous autofocus, I can just choose this one focus point. As long as I stay relatively in the same area, then the picture should always remain nice and clear, which is great. So far, again, this is a test. I think everything is looking pretty good. You let me know down below in the comments. Do you think the video quality looks good? Is it too bright, too dark? Really trying to find a good balance of things where I'm not going to have to do too much as far as the color grading and the editing part of the video goes. But again, this is all about, having entertaining content for you guys. So if there's anything that you really enjoyed from the past that I made, if you've been following my channel for a while, you really enjoyed certain types of content, drop it down below in the comments and let me know. And if you're new to the channel and you just, think you see potential for some kind of good content, let me know. Throw them down in the comments. I love hearing from everybody, as long as you're not an asshole. There are a lot of, people on social media that are a little rude in the comments, and, I'm not afraid to fight back and shoot back at those people, but let's all try to be cool, right? Like, this is all about being laid back. Man, life in my 40s isn't about being crazy and I don't know, it's just really about chilling out and having a good time these days. And if you're all about that, then, you know, welcome aboard. I'm all about that too. Don't really have much else to say. Again, this was really just sort of a touch base and a test. So hopefully everything looks good. Please stay tuned. I do have a lot of different ideas. I've got some good content coming out here very, very soon. I'm probably going to want to do some live streams occasionally. We've been playing a lot of the Jackbox games. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but maybe I'll try to do something where I can live stream the Jackbox game and we can open up a lobby to a whole lot of people that might want to join in and play. I find the more people that you have, the funner that game can be, and the answers you get are absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to probably bring this video to an end. Let me take a big swig out of this here. Oh man, that's good stuff. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Again, I really hope you stay tuned. I hope you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Keep an eye out. There's a lot of good content coming soon. So, thanks for watching, and as always, stay toasty, my friends.